Hi, I would like to show you a couple of simple partner poses that parents can do with young children. There are not a lot of them because there tends to be a large difference in size between a parent and a child, but there are a few, and they tend to make a person, young or old, feel a lot better, so worth the investment of time. I have my daughter Jane with me to help. We're going to start with two breathing exercises that we'll do independently because, of course, we breathe independently. And as a seasonal reminder, if you have a full nose, if you have mucus or allergies, you can blow your nose before you begin so that you can inhale through your nose. If that doesn't work, or if it becomes a problem while you're practicing, you can do the inhale and the exhale both through your mouth, if that's what you need to do. So we're going to begin with the breath of joy. It's called breath of joy. It's 3 inhales followed by a long exhale. So you want each of your 3 inhales to be through your nose and relatively small so that you have room to take more air in. 3 small ins, 1 big out. So stand up to do it. Ready? Here we go. In, in, and a long out. We'll do it 3 times. In, and a long out. In, and a long out. One more time. In, and a long out. Okay, now we're going to do a balloon breath, which is one large inhale, as if you're inflating your balloon, like a hot air balloon. Your arms go up, and then a long exhale, which is like deflating your balloon all the way down to the ground. So we'll do it 3 times. Long inhale through your nose, guys. Slow exhale through your mouth. Long inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your mouth. Last time, here we go. And exhale. Okay, partner poses. So you're going to sit with triangle legs across from your partner. Jane has pretty long legs, but if the person you're with has short legs, you can put that person's feet inside of your legs so that you're kind of close together. And then hold hands. And guys, adults, and kids, you don't want to be too silly because when you're doing partner poses, it's possible to hurt your partner if you're being silly or you pull too hard or jump. You don't want to hurt anybody. So everything that we do should be pretty gentle. And this is just like the old-fashioned row your boat. I'll go back, and then Jane goes back. The person who's going backwards gets to say, or who's going forward gets to say stop, because that's the stretching position. Just a few more times. Just stretch out the legs and your back. Okay, now we come back to a seated position, and we're going to go across. So my arm is going to go across like this, and then we're going to lean. This is a side stretch. So Jane's going to go that way, and I'm going to go the opposite direction. We're leaning away from each other. A nice gentle stretch, and then come back up, and then we switch. My left hand goes across to hers, and stretching away from each other. It's a great stretch for your side. Up you go. Let's do it one more time. Across. There we go. Back up. Switch hands. And across you go. Okay, now we're going to do bicycle built for 2. This one you lay on your back and you're just mess around a little bit. You want the bottom part of your feet to be touching, and you'll have to see how you can do depending on how different the length of your 2 people's legs are. And it's a little tricky. If your partner is very little, it can be confusing and involve a lot of feet going all over the place. But if you go slow and do it more than one time, eventually you get a flow going. But it's not a bike race. This is not a racing game, just a stretch. Okay, now a stand-up pose, guys. This is called Weeping Willow. So you're going to hold on to your partner's forearm. So she's holding my forearm and I'm holding hers. You can do hands if you're more comfortable, but you tend to get a better grip on the forearm. Your legs are straight, your feet are firmly planted, arms out, and then you lean away from each other gently. Nice weeping willow stretch. Jane's adjusting. You probably have to do that quite a bit to get the right position. Okay, usually feels good to do it. We'll switch so that we're not facing you, but you want to do it, you could also just turn around. That would work so that you get both sides of your body a good stretch. Okay, now guys, we're going to do a drawbridge. So this is funny because the top half of my body and the top half of Jane's body are going to lean forward, so you don't want to bonk heads. You can step back a little bit, hold our arms forward, lean the front half of your body forward for like a suspension bridge. That's a good one. It's a good best stretch for your lower back, parents and kids. Okay. Next pose is called backpack. Now this is typically only possible for one person to get the stretch because most young kids can't pick up their parents yet, but Jane probably could pick me up. We're not going to do that today. So her butt is going to be above my butt so that she's kind of sitting high, and she's my backpack. It feels super good, and it's kind of fun for the person who's a backpack. Gently lower her back down to the ground. Okay, last partner stretch that we want to show you is called lizard on a rock. We're going to sit back to back. You're going to be the rock? Yeah, she's going to be the lizard. You can go like this. So very important to be gentle here, guys, because the person, me, who's going forward is going to be doing a long stretch. If you're doing this with your dad, guys are typically not real flexible this way, so go easy, go slow, and she's going to come up like she's a lizard taking a sun bath on my back. This actually is a great stretch for both of us. It feels very good, very good. Now we can do it, go back down, sweetie. We can do it the other way, but obviously the parent just needs to be super cautious. I usually put my hands on the ground because I weigh a lot more than Jane does. So Jane goes forward, and I'm just going to put some pressure on her so that she can have the stretch as well, but I'm not getting much of a stretch because I'm not going to let my body relax on her. So I'm going to squish her. Okay, last one. This is a family favorite in my family. Once again, the kid gets the benefit of the stretch. You might have to get your adult partner to help you with this because kids typically can't do this for adults. We're so much bigger. This is called noodle, and it is a super relaxing stretch. We do it with both the legs and arms. You can hold ankles or you can hold toes. And you're asking Jane to just relax as much as she can, not to flex or stretch, and you just noodle, relax them. And adult, the person who's doing the noodling, you'll be able to feel when she loses the tension and stress out of her legs, they relax. Okay, and then same situation with the arms. You can hold her hands or her wrists. I like her hands better. And then you noodle. Okay, so last part of this stretch is a scalp massage. Just rubbing my thumbs and my fingers into her hair. And a gentle pulling behind the back of her head and a gentle pull up. Most of us who get noodled get up and feel great again. Hope you enjoy these partner poses with the little people in your life. Hope to see you back at school again soon. Bye.